Hello guys, in this video we're gonna see about MySQL or you can say MySQL. Many people say MySQL. Okay. So let's learn about MySQL. So for that we're gonna take help of ChatGPT so we can understand better. So let's launch a Chrome, uh, Google Chrome. Okay, now we are on Google Chrome. Let's open in a new tab. Okay, and here is our ChatGPT. So let's ask ChatGPT. Uh, what is MySQL? Explain for beginners. Okay, so let's ask it what happened. Okay, let's refresh. Let's see. Okay, now we are getting this MySQL. So basically, MySQL. It's giving in Hindi. Okay, let me ask in English. Uh, I'll ask explain in English. Okay, so it will explain you in English. So you can say MySQL is a relational database management system. In short form, we say RDMS. See, like every database is called a database management system. Okay. But when we talk about MySQL, it's a relational database management system. Okay, let's see next, which is used to store, manage, and retrieve data. Okay, like let me explain. Let me go to my website. Okay, gagandevras.com. Here it is. Okay. You can see this, chat, chat icon. So here what people can do, people can fill their name, email address, and message. Like the people who are using my website, they want to send me some messages and I need to receive their message. So after they fill their, messages, where I will get these messages, how I'm getting these messages, right? I have to store their message somewhere, and that somewhere is called database. Like in database, we are saving their whatever they are filling their data, we are receiving their data in database. So that is our database where we receive data from the users. Okay, I hope you understand this. Okay, efficient. It organizes data in a structured way. Like if you talk about MySQL, it stores your data in tables, like in table structure, in structured ways using tables, making it easy to access and manipulate. Like we are manipulating the data and getting using MySQL, we can manipulate the data and get in a structured way. Think of MySQL as a software that acts like a smart filtering system of your data, Okay, it's a filling, but you can say, it can also filter your data. Like there are search option in MySQL. We will understand about the what are the search function in MySQL, but for now, you understand this. It act like filling system of your data. Okay, here are the simple explanation for beginners. Okay, let's go to that. What is database? A database is a place where you store your information so it can be organized and easily accessed later. For example, okay, let me zoom it. A school database might store student name, grades, and attendance. Okay. It's a good example actually. Like, if you have a good school, every school is actually good. The teachers should be good. But like I'm talking about, high standard school, with so-called high standard school. So there are some, parents alarm. There is a website. Okay, let me show you what is parents alarm. Parents alarm. Okay, you can see this is a website where there is a login, login ID. And actually, I have many people login ID. I have accessed their ID and password. Okay, leave it. So here is the login ID. Using this, you can log in on as a teacher panel, as a admin panel, and a student panel. So here what we are getting, like there is a login ID and password. So if we enter a login ID and password, like let me enter something and password something and sign in. So it will not let me to log in. Okay, why? Because the password and ID is incorrect. So now what we think, like why it is incorrect, how it is telling us that incorrect? Because it has a separate database from where they are fetching that this user ID and password is not stored in our database. And if that is not stored in their database, how they will let us to log in, right? So this is what database. Okay, the school grades, attendance. Okay, on e-commerce website, let you can take example of Flipkart, Amazon. So how they, give, like, let me log into Flipkart dot in. Okay, okay. So if we order anything, like, we are ordering this watch for us, 1,300. Okay, let's purchase this watch. And I'm not gonna purchase this. Buy now. So when we buy, click on the buy now button and fill these details. They store this data on their database, and they see like we got a new order on their database. So these all are what? These all are database. I hope now it would be enough for you to explain. Okay. So what does MySQL work? How does MySQL work? Okay. So basically MySQL, MySQL store data in table structure. Uh, let's just see. Data is stored in tables, which is like, a spreadsheet with rows and columns. Uh, rows, like let me show you. These are column, the ID is a column, name is column, age is column, grade is column, and these are rows like 1 Alice 15A. These are row and these are columns. These are columns and these are rows. I hope you got it. So what are rows and column, right? Okay, you got it. You can read this. You communicate with MySQL using SQL command. You always give some SQL command. There are some simple SQL command and fundamental. You can say insert, select, update, and delete. You can say CRUD. CRUD operation. Create, which is insert. Read, which is select. Update, which is simply update. Create, read, update, and delete. So CRUD operation. Okay. I hope you got it. Okay. Let's go here. Example for beginner. Imagine a table called students. So this is a table which name is student, and here are four column. First is ID, second is name, third is age, and four is grade. So in ID we have two columns. You can say like in ID we have two column. First column is Alice 15A. Okay. Uh, Alice 15A. Okay. Second column is Bob 16B. Okay, right. Uh, actually, I misunderstood. I don't remember actually what did I tell you, but this is what your row. This is what your row, and this is column, like column one, column two. Okay. If better will be, I will explain you on PHP MyAdmin. Okay, localhost PHP MyAdmin. Okay, for that I have to open my, a XAMPP server. I will tell you later what is the XAMPP server. So let's go to cd slash opt lamp and sudo slash dot slash. Okay, okay. Now I can go on my XAMPP server. Let's create a database actually. Uh, database, and I will write student. Okay, and create. Here what is it is saying table name. I will give student, and let's put four columns. Now we have four columns. Here is a column one, column two, column three, column four. So we have to give this column name. Like here you can say the first column name is ID. So let's put column name ID. Okay, ID. The second column is name. So let's give a name here. Name. Third column is grade. If I'm right, yeah, it's age and grade. Okay. So age and grade. And don't think what is this. I'm just doing this. Don't go for this. Just understand the concept what I'm telling you. Okay, where care? I will explain you this or later. Okay, I'm giving this also as where care, grade, where care, and some data. Like okay, 50 to 50, 10. Even I can give two. Okay, and like grade 10. Okay, anything and save. So now let me show you the structure. This is the structure. You can say we have four column, you know, ID, name, age, grade. And here we also had, four column ID, name, age, and grade. So these are column and these all are our rows. We had two rows. Okay. So I hope you got it, the point. I made a table and I will explain later. I'm going to make, a tutorial on all the things of MySQL line by line. So here is a small command, select name from students where grade is equal to A. So what this command does, like what it is. Select means we are selecting some item. Name. So we had a name, as you can say name. So we are selecting name from student table. We had a table name student where grade is equals to A. It means select those all data from the student table where grade is A. Like select all the people who are from grade A in student table from a student database. Like database, anything database, but student table. Select all grade A student who are from student table. Right. So this is the command. I will explain you later, but I hope you understand in better way that what is the database and what is MySQL. Okay. We will understand better way in next upcoming videos. So for this, bye bye. Take care. Good night. Sweet dream.